go. Matt's here. Dancing. Killing. Refill. Simon.
Ouais, tu veux le deux?
It's gonna be on 3, guys, okay? 3, 2, 1, go!
Thank you. Where's the thing? Huh? It's not there? Oh, fuck. Go see in the cabin. Take one. qui fait les positions?
Michael, you can take out your jacket.
Sorry.
In second position, we got Michael.
Woo!
And in first position, second victory this season, Davide.
Yes, sir. Last season, you're gonna make it.
Very much.
Congratulations. You started your race in P10, and well, actually 9th, and you ended in 8th. So take us from the beginning of the race until the end.
Well, I don't know, man, if you're spending too much time at the food truck, but there was no way you were passing me in those hairpins, and maybe you need to practice a little bit more on your offense, and maybe even a little bit on your defense, because you're trash, Steven.
Any other words about the race?
No, I just regretfully could not catch up to Neto in time to finish the race. I was up his ass most of the way, and almost passed him right before the light, so you know, maybe better next race.
Better luck next race, exactly. Beginning of the race until the end.
Started P6, and start was okay. I got passed by Felix right away. His kart was really fast. I tried to stay with them, but every lap slowly they kept inching away. Then there was an accident on lap 2 involving Felix and Alessandro, so I gained a position there. And then from there on, it was just trying to defend from Steven and Elisa for a majority of the race. Elisa finally managed to get past me, and then it was Jason and Steven trying to get past me. And no, I defended well, and P7. So it's an okay race. Could have been better, but that's what it was.
Good race.
Thanks.
Take us from the beginning of the race until the end. You started in P11 and ended in P11.
Yeah, P11.
So take us from the beginning of the race until the end.
Kart 5 is tough to make anything but last place out of it. I mean, I tried my best. It just didn't have any power to get me going, but I didn't have my hopes up, so I'm not mad.
Good race, better luck next race. You had a good race. You ended in P6. So take us from the beginning of the race until the end.
Well, the start was good. I kept my position, but then I started battling, and then it started raining. Don't really remember much, but
Did you slip at the hairpin because of the rain?
not really. I kind of did, because of a couple mistakes I did, driver error. But yeah. First wet race, rain race. So
Yeah, sort of.
but yeah.
Better luck next race. And now you ended your race in P10. So take us from the beginning of the race until the end.
Well, I mean, obviously there was qualifying where I thought I could have made a move on the inside of Jason, but then he spun, so I managed to hit him. But else, I mean, I was kind of always behind a few drivers, but I was struggling to try to find the last move, and then in the middle of the race, it was pretty hard to keep up with everybody else until the last 2 laps. But at that point, it was too late. So yeah.
Better luck next race.
Yeah.
It's a good quality sprint, and then something happened in a race with you and Felix. So take us from that incident.
Yeah, the quality was not bad. I fell down a few positions, but I was still happy with the kart. Yeah, at the start of the race, I don't know what happened there. I think I had a racing line. I had a proper racing line. I don't know. I didn't see him there. I only saw him last minute when we turned. It wasn't a light hit. It was a pretty hard hit. Sent me straight to the tires. I don't know. I'd want the officials to review that. I still respect him as a driver, but I don't know. It's more than once that something has happened. It's disappointing.
Any other comments about the race?
No, it's fine. It's I tried continuing, but my kart obviously after that accident was a bit fucked up. But it's okay. Next race. Next race. Hopefully, I'll get a good position.
Better luck next race.
Yeah. So Steven, we're on our 7th race and 8th race now. Sorry. And how do you feel about this race? What are your thoughts?
I started the sprint first, and I dropped down to 6 or 7. And then the race, I got caught up with a bit of the rain on the hairpin. I lost 2 positions. Jason had randomly sneaked in, and that was a good move by him. I'll give it to him. but I was always behind him and Dennis, and Fabrizio was right behind us at the end. It was a battle of 4 of us. So for 7th, I was really hoping, I don't know, maybe Jason and Dennis were going to collide, and I was going to seize the opportunity and get 7th. But it is what it is. I got P9. Better luck next race for myself.
Any plans for next race?
Attack and try to get top 3.
Cool. Have a good one.
Yes.
You got from 12th place and you jumped yourself back to P3 or P4?
P4 with a pending penalty for the person in P3, so maybe P3.
Yes. So how did you end up managing to pass everyone so easily?
Determination. Really?
Wow. Good job.
Thank you,
But,
thank you. Shout out to Dennis, by the way, for
very
his
good
defense. Oh my God! At one point, I was like, I'm just gonna stay behind him. It's not even worth it.
How did you end up managing to just take him?
I believe you were ahead of me.
Yes.
So at one point, I was like, let Steven do the battling, and then I found an opportunity and I took it.
And how did you manage?
Work smarter, not harder.
Exactly. And how did you end up managing passing Mathieu?
I think I cut in a curve and I pressed the throttle and I didn't look back.
Any strategies for next race?
Honestly, I don't know. I think this year I'm just taking it as it comes, so it is what it is.
Good race, Elisa.
Thanks.
From the beginning of the race until the end.
I mean, I had a kart that was very fast in a straight line, but it didn't turn very well. It wasn't a very good race for me, P5. It feels like I was fighting the kart more than the people on track. I mean, I'm not really happy with the race today, but I mean, that's racing, that's the league, and everyone's going to have a turn with that kart, so it was just my turn this time.
You got passed at the end from Elisa from the back markers that weren't respecting, and what?
Yeah, it was just it was a little disappointing. I had some back markers holding me back. I maybe could have kept Elisa behind me for the last 3 laps, but we were blocked, and she managed to slip her way through. I mean, all the power to her. You got to take advantage of what you can. It just didn't work out for me this race.
Any strategies for your next race?
Go as fast as you can. Don't look back.
Good job. So take us from the beginning of the race until the end.
At the beginning of the race, I started actually 8th from the the 5th place grid penalty that I got last race. So I qualified 3rd and I started 8th. Really quickly, I caught up. I took the outside because I had so much more grip than everyone. That's the kart that I had. It wasn't that much quicker on the straights. It just had a lot of grip. So at some point, I went on the inside and I didn't want to, but I pushed Alessandro. So there's going to be a penalty to be reviewed by the stewards. But in any case, after that, I passed everyone at some point, so that I can become 3rd. I become 2nd because Michael was defending, so at some point he just made that small mistake. But when the blue flag came, he passed me, and then I lost him because you get in traffic, and then finished 3rd. That's the race.
Any strategies for your next race?
Huh?
Any strategies for your next race?
Strategies for the next race to get a good kart, like 8th or 6th, and for some reason 1 now became good again. So that's my strategy, getting one of those.
Good race. You ended yourself in 2nd position. That's another podium for you.
Yes.
Great race. So take us from the beginning of the race until the end.
Okay, so I started 2nd, and then Matthew had the inside line, and he had car 29. Mind you, it's shit to turn right, but it was super quick in a straight line. So he took 2nd, and I got stuck behind him. So as soon as you try to turn right in car 29, it just doesn't want to turn. So I got slowed down before him. Davide just gapped us all, and then I managed to pass him after a couple of laps. And then I had Felix on my back. The whole time I had Felix, and at some point it started raining and it got slippery on the hairpin, and then I slid the first time. I just slid massively, and Felix slid behind me, but then I got scared and I started really slowing down on the hairpin, and then this is where he caught up to me. He trusted his tires, I didn't, because I lost the front end a couple of times. So I was really slow because I was slowing down a lot on the hairpin. So he caught up to me. He stayed on my back till I got. He nudged me a little there. On the wide hairpin, and I lost the apex, so he overtook me, but I stayed on his back till I gained back the position, and this is where I end up. But it was a fun race, a fun battle between me and Felix, and yeah, it was a great fun.
Any comments about blue flags?
The blue flags. Listen, blue flags could be a race changer for some people. Because sometimes, just like today, Felix was just right behind me. But we got into traffic, I started overtaking people. Sometimes the guys were a little too slow flagging the guys, and you can get stuck behind a car because someone forgot to flag it. So yeah, we need just a little more attention on the blue flags, on the slow, on like lapped cars, and we should be good.
Good race, good race. Congratulations, your second victory of the season and your third MKE Grand Prix win. So take us from the beginning of the race until the end.
Well, it was a good race. From the beginning, I started third for qualies. I started third for qualies, and then I got a good start, past Steven, past Sandro. And from then on, I stayed first, and for the race, just got a good start. And then I just kept pushing the car to its limits. So for the hairpin, I wasn't slowing down, I just kept going. And I was pushing it to the limits. When the drizzle came in a bit, I had to slow down, as everyone did. But besides that, it was a clean race, a good race, it was a lot of fun.
Anything about the blue flags?
It was great, did a good job. And it was good work, yeah.
Any comments or strategies for your next race?
Get first place.
Good race, congratulations.